Okay guys, OnePlus have finally started rolling out July update for OnePlus R Series, which includes OnePlus 13R and OnePlus 15R. But on OnePlus 13R, they have cut down on some features, which we'll talk about them in this video. So here I have my OnePlus 15R. If I go to the About section, here you can see the version is 16.0.9. It's based on 16.1. If you take a look at the actual version, that's 16.0.9.401. And if you take a look at the security patch, that's of 1st July 2026. The update size for our OnePlus 15R came in of 1.25 GB. And if you see the changelogs, they have done a lot of changes with this latest update. But before talking about the changelogs, we'll be talking about the performance part, battery drain which I noticed on this device after installing this latest update, and along with that, which all features they have cut down on OnePlus 13R, and also some hidden features. But before that guys, if you find our content useful to you guys, then make sure to smash the like button and also consider subscribing. And also guys, OnePlus have released a statement about OxygenOS and OnePlus leaving India or not. I've made a dedicated video on that, make sure to check it out. So first let me talk about the performance part on this latest update. We'll compare the benchmarks with before and after. So first we started with the Geek Benchmark application. So here you can see these are the scores of the latest build, in which single core have scored 2845 and multi-core scores are 9199. If you take a look at the previous update scores, that time single core scores were slightly lower, which were 2749, and multi-core scores were also slightly lower, which were 8605. After that, with the N22 benchmark application, this time on the latest build, device have scored 20,47,000. On the previous build, scores were 20,70,000, slightly higher on the previous build. With the Wildlife Extreme Stress Test, this time the stability scores are 66.4%. On the previous build, the scores are 69%. And in CPU throttling test, this time maximum CPU throttled 84% with the average gips of 4 lakh. On the previous build, the maximum CPU throttled 88% and the average gips were 4,15,000. So with their initial testing, we do feel the performance is slightly affected. But guys, remember, this is initial testing. We'll get to know everything about this in the full review video. And in this entire testing, if you take a look at the battery backup, we have got somewhere around 1 hour 25 minutes of screen on time. And in which, if you take a look at the applications used, most of the apps are benchmark testing apps. So currently with initial testing, it looks battery isn't affected that much. We are getting similar battery backup like previous builds. Now let's talk about some of the features which they haven't mentioned in the changelogs. And the first one is related to the notification pull down. So if you have any notification, previously this feature was removed due to the design issues on OnePlus smartphones after adding that live alert, or you can say live capsule on the lock screen, in which they did remove this sliding gesture on the notifications. But finally they have added this with this latest build of OxygenOS 16.1 July update. And the next change is in the control center. So now whenever you enable the dark mode, even the control center tiles now adapts to the dark theme, which wasn't the case before. So let me show you example here on our OnePlus 12, which is yet to receive OxygenOS 16.1. So if I tap on dark mode and now pull down the control center, this is how it used to look before, wherein tiles doesn't adapt the dark theme. But that's not the case now on the latest build of OxygenOS. But still they haven't fixed this bug, like whenever you enable dark mode, the control center disappears. This one thing they actually need to fix. After that, another change what they have done, that's in the gallery application. So now they have added the create section, a dedicated section for AI tools like HD collage, AI portrait glow. Tapping here, you can select the photo and use that particular AI feature. From here itself, you can also use services like AI eraser. Then you have AI detail boost, video editor, where you can see all the videos at one place. After that, you have things like pop-up collage, AI portrait glow, slow motion playback. And you guys let me know in the comment section below, do you think it's necessary to add, because this feature is already here on a specific photo? Like whenever you open any specific photo, just you have to tap on edit, and here you have the AI editing tools. I personally feel it doesn't make much of sense, but you guys let me know in the comment section. After that, another feature which they haven't mentioned in the changelogs, and that's related to calling services. I mean the third-party applications, called app call identification. So once you enable this feature, you'll see all the supported applications, and here the device will automatically identify risk with the unknown calls in the third-party applications like WhatsApp, Telegram, etc. A pretty useful feature, and OnePlus 13R won't be getting this feature due to the Google dialer. And while performing benchmark test, we also noticed the device did not heat up much. The maximum temperature which we noticed while performing the benchmark test was around 43 degrees Celsius. Now let's talk about one feature which they haven't added on both the R series, and that's related to the camera application. If you have seen our previous videos, OnePlus did add 2 new filters in the camera application. So those 2 filters are not available on OnePlus 13R and even on OnePlus 15R. And along with that, if you open up the gaming dashboard on OnePlus 15R, they have added this gaming filter option where you can do color enhancement. You also have an option to match the color, I mean the real-time visual filters for the game, and you also get some filters like FPS vision, Ultra HD and more. This thing have not been added on OnePlus 13R. Along with that, on OnePlus 13R, you don't even get the sound boost feature. This feature we have only seen on OnePlus 15 and 15R. They did not even add it on, I think, OnePlus 13s. And this cast game feature is also newly added with the July update in the OnePlus gaming dashboard application. Now talking about other changes which both the devices gets, I mean OnePlus 13R and OnePlus 15R. First one is related to the new fingerprint animations. So if you open up the home screen and lock screen settings, scroll down, going to more, tapping on fingerprint icon. Now you can see OnePlus have separated the icon and animations in two different sections. So it doesn't matter what icon you select, you can choose the animations also. Like the different animations which wasn't possible before. Previously we had animation and icon together. So there were no options to separate the animation. Along with that, OnePlus have also given the option to add emojis, numbers, or any Chinese character. So for example, if I want to add any emoji, I can add like this, and this is how it will look on the lock screen. Let me show you once again, tapping on done. Here you can see. Similar way, if you want, you can also add any number or any letter. I personally like this change. You guys let me know in the comment section below. Do you think it's a good add-on on your OnePlus smartphone? After that, they say they have improved the animations when opening and switching apps in the recent page. I personally did not notice any improvements, or it's not a noticeable change what I personally felt. But if you guys see any kind of improvements, do let me know in the comment section below. And one thing which I forgot to mention inside the gaming dashboard, and that's the ability to use equalizers to fine tune the sound. So let me again open up the gaming dashboard or any game. So if you go to the sound effects and scrolling down, here you can see we have an option of equalizers. Tapping on it, you can set custom equalizers as per your requirement while gaming, and obviously that will give you better sound quality or sound effects inside the game. Then they're talking about the device connect feature. So this one I have already mentioned in my previous videos that I couldn't find the option to unlock the device with a single tap, though you can lock the device, but the unlock option is not there. So if you guys are aware, do let me know in the comment section below. I'll just show you guys. I'll connect my device to the PC. So here you can see I've connected my device to PC, tapping on three dots. There's only option to lock the screen. Even if I lock the screen and then use my device, I don't get any option to unlock. I'm not sure where they have added. If you guys are aware, do let me know in the comment section below. And the last change is layer 2 security and privacy, in which they say you can now add backup faces. So let's open up settings. I'm in the security page. So once you have added your face here, tapping on done, you can see there's another option to add backup face. So for example, if you regularly wear specs or mask, you can add those two backup faces also, so that your device doesn't fail to unlock. So guys, these are the changes what you'll see with the latest update of July for your OnePlus R series. If you guys have any kind of questions, you can let me know in the comment section below, and we'll also be dropping a detailed review very soon. As of now, only this much in this video. This is your friend Ashok signing out. See you guys in the next video.
Even when you feel low, you can still go. Even when you feel slow, you can still go. Even when there's no hope, you can still go. I never answer to no, man, I still go. Go, go.